Today on Rob's Garage, we're going to unbox and review the 2023 Launch X431 Elite bidirectional OBD2 scanner for your BMW.
So magnificent. This is where I started. So fast.
Welcome back to Rob's Garage, where we maintain, repair, upgrade, and track the likes of Corvettes, Ferraris, BMWs, of course, Mini Coopers, Range Rovers, Japanese motorcycles. Why we're here today? I'm excited to unbox and review this new scan tool. Full disclosure, King Bolin sent me this for free, but I did tell them I'm going to be completely honest and upfront with my feedback. So here we go. Let's take a look. Not opened it yet, as you can tell. Alright, check this out. I will provide a link, regardless if I like it or not. I will provide a link to where you can purchase this online. I want to at least do two types of tests today. One, reset the oil service interval on my daughter's E90, and also see if I can actually try to program some functions on my E92 M3 key fob that have never really worked well. Which I'm told that this can do that, and if it can, then that is certainly a step up from just the one directional scanner that I have today from Schwab. And it seems to have a much better, or it appears to be, from what I've seen online, a better graphical interface. So we'll check that out. It comes with a wire that you plug into your OBD2 port. Just like so. That's nice. That's nice. It has this little cover on it to keep the connections from getting broken when it's not in use. I like that. And it's actually like a good, I like the size of it, to be honest. That's normally they're so, like, a lot of scanners are just really kind of bulky, both in terms of width and also, you know, thickness. This is a really good, I like the size. It's a very good handheld piece here. It's got a cover, a protective cover on the screen, which I will likely pull off later. But let's see what else we got here. Okay, I think the upgrades, if I remember reading right, you can upgrade wirelessly over Wi-Fi, which is awesome because, and we'll get to that. I love that because the problem with a lot of scanners is if you need to do an update, it's a real pain in the ass. You've got to like plug into a computer and download software. Okay, the instructions seem, I mean, I'm not reading them at the moment, I'm just flipping through, but they seem like well laid out. I'm guessing down here is the port you can plug in for battery. Get some power to this thing. Let's see. And oftentimes scanners, you know, you have to get any power, you have to plug them into your car. So some power here. Look at that, professional diagnostic tool. I wouldn't consider myself a professional by any means. Take note of that. Rob's advice is just purely backyard mechanic. I am not a professional. Look at that launch. I like this. Okay, here we go. We can select English. Very good. So it kind of comes select time zone. Let's see. We are America West Coast, right? So I see America Denver, Chicago, Mexico City, Anchorage. Ah, there we go, Los Angeles. Close enough. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to not show you my password for my Wi-Fi, but I got to tell you, that was like super easy. It picked up the network right away. I put my password in, accepted it the first time. My email address, Rob Racer at outlook.com. Well, telephone number is required. Let's see. Like most of you, you're probably not reading the user agreements. I always like to, but I will come back to it another time. Privacy policy, disclaimer, service agreement. I'm going to agree to everything. Okay, there you go. First, why don't we try to update? I would call it update, but the serial number has not been registered. Okay, how do we do that? I don't know how you update. How do you register the serial number? And adjust the brightness. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Unit of measure. Imperial. For me, sound. So you can turn on or off the touch sound. You probably can't hear that on the screen, but when it's on, it does make a little confirmation tap whenever you tap something. I kind of like that feeling. Well, it's even got a user manual online here. That's cool. Probably the same user manual as here, I would think. But I don't know anything about updating. So maybe it just took a while to register because it had, had to get connected to Wi-Fi and then communicate with their server or something. But now you see this number 6 here, an upgrade. I click on that and it's got, various different programs that we can upgrade, like the BMW Rolls-Royce Mini version 51.26 to be exact. So I think what I'm going to do, looks like you can unselect, you can select. I'm going to update all of these. Let's see how long this takes. Just to make sure, this is always a good practice to make sure you've got the latest software installed, of course. And so far it's moving pretty quick. What's cool about this too is it really gives a good summary here of all the different functions. I haven't read through them all, but I mean, look right here. Service period reset, everything from micro filter, spark plugs, brakes, vehicle check, particle filter at your in-cabin filter, brake fluid, coolant. It does have a lot of good information here, and while I was waiting for the update, I also looked, perused kind of the owner's manual a little bit, and it actually has a lot of good information for DIYers. So let's do this. Let's hit OK. Update may take several minutes. Please keep the firmware update failed. Okay. Why is it failed? We've already updated the software. That is weird. Alright, it's actually about an hour later. We did another repair on the car while we were waiting because I kept trying to do this firmware update even though we installed the latest software. And every time I would plug it into the OB2 port and run the diagnostic, I kept saying, firmware installation not successful. Well, what I did is I rebooted the whole system. I restarted it, reset it to factory settings, started all over, reinstalled all the updates, and plugged it in, and now it worked. I think it's running a full scan. Maybe it's running a full scan. I'm not sure if it's just trying to communicate with the computer. Okay, here we go. Wow. That's pretty quick. Health report. Oh, look at that. We got a fault. Other fault. Okay. We don't have any check engine lights on at the moment, but certainly things I want to look into. You can clear the codes. I don't want to. So report you can run, huh? Oh, that's pretty cool. I can literally just email myself the scan results. That is cool. I like that. See if we can't reset the oil service light. Alright, well, that was pretty intuitive, I have to say. Again, I'm not looking at the owner's manual. I'm just playing around as a DIYer trying to figure out how to use this tool. And I found it pretty simple. Special functions, CBS reset. And it says engine oil there is 40%. I think that 14 means the quantity of times it's been changed. This car's got 186,000 miles on it. Of course, we change it more frequently than what the computer says to change it. So it says 40%. We've already changed it. We'll reset it here. I don't know how. Oh, okay. F1. Performing CBS reset. Really quite simple. It's reading it. There you go, 100%, 15 oil changes. Thumbs up. I've got my stamp of approval on the E90 with the Launch Elite scanner. I'm impressed. Now let's see what we can do with the M3 over there. What we're gonna do is try to fix this issue I've had with the M3 for some time, ever since I bought it. The key fob allows you to unlock, lock, and then open the trunk, theoretically. I've never been able to open the trunk with the touch of the button when the vehicle's locked. So we're going to try and fix it with this bidirectional scanner here. Go to car key memory, car access system, wait for it to communicate, luggage compartment lid release here, and this is where I'm going to change some of the settings so that it always works. Okay, let's see if this solves it. Back up out of here. So now I will lock. Let's see if we can open the trunk. There we go. Now the trunk unlocks. And I can unlock that button. So, perfect. I think our tests were very successful here on the two BMWs that we tried the Launch Elite scanner on. I want to thank King Bolin for sending it to me. In all fairness, I think it was a little difficult to get the software update process correctly. We had to reboot it and then start fresh again. But once we got through that glitch, the scanner worked really well. So I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up here from Robb's Garage. Highly recommend this. I'm going to add it to my toolbox. I'll provide a link in the description where you can purchase it yourself. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on down the road.